Hello, I am Andiany Pratiwi and I am a postgraduate student from Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia, and the purpose of this video is to fulfill the final project for designing ICT PCLT course in my university. And in this opportunity, I would like to demonstrate how the lesson plan will look like, and I will also explain how technology utilized in the English language teaching. So without further ado, let's start the demonstration. The first activity is a perception. It includes the first one, the teacher greets the student, and then the student pray before the lesson starts, and also the teacher checks student attendance, and also the teacher conveys the learning objective to be achieved. After that, we will move on to the main activities. It's around 60 minutes and it's divided into 6 phases. It starts with phase 1, the basic questions. In the basic questions, the teacher shows the student a personal context, and also after that the student read and observe the personal text given by the teacher, and with the teacher guidance, the student identify the social function, the generic structure, and the language feature. Students are asked to answer the question based on the text in the word wall application or website. And in here, the student give opinions on the text that has been provided related to the social functions, the generic structure, and also the language feature. So this is one of the example. And move on to the phase 2, design product planning. The teacher divides the student into some groups, and after that the student collaborate in group to identify the social function, the generic structure, and the language feature. Then in the phase 3, the student need to develop the project plan. In here, the teacher share the Padlet application to the student, something like this. While the teacher guides the student in finding the main idea and social function in the context. After that, the student in groups find the main idea and social function of the text and type into the Padlet, and so on. In the phase 4, the monitor project activity and progress. The teacher needs to monitor the project activity and the progress. The teacher also monitors the activeness of the student and also guides the student if they have difficulties. In phase 5, or phase test and results, the student present the result of their finding, and also the teacher give appreciation to the result of the student work. In the last phase of the main activity, or the evaluation of the learning, the teacher gives a chance for a student to ask questions related to the material, and also the teacher and the student conclude and reflect about the material. Then at the end of the class or the closing activity, the teacher provides formative question in the Microsoft Forms as learning evaluation, and after that the teacher informs the material for the next meeting, and it ends with the farewell, or the teacher says goodbye and end the lesson. Well, that's all the demonstration of the lesson plan I made, and I will make the point in several parts. First, the role of the teacher. In here, the teachers remain central to the learning process. So the traditional teacher leadership skills and practices are still important, especially those related to the lesson planning, preparation, and the following up. Besides that, lesson planning is crucial also when using ICTs. Teacher lesson planning is vital when using ICTs. Where little planning has occurred, research shows that student work is often unfocused and can result in a lower attainment. And the last one, introducing technology alone will not change the teaching and learning process. The existence of ICTs doesn't transform teacher practices in and of itself. However, ICTs can enable teachers to transform their teacher practices given a set of enabling conditions. And the nature of teacher ICT use impacts student achievement also. Well, we are at the end of this presentation. Thank you very much for the time. See you next time.